Friends. Still got a bit of a cold. Need to get the chat up. Okay. Yeah, but you always do those at times that I'm in bed. I'm not targeting myself, I'm targeting him. There we go.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? Your aid is welcome, friend. Our mission is dire.
What brings you to these
Sew
lands?
clothes. Why am I doing all the sewing and... Doesn't anybody know how to sew? My skills are more in the murder department.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? What brings you to these lands? Welcome, my friend. Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Our mission is dire.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? What brings you to these lands? Welcome, my friend. Time is short, and so is hope. What business have you with the Rohirrim? Welcome and well met, my friend.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? What brings you to these lands?
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Will you aid the Horse Lords? I shall.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim. What brings you to these lands? What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Well.
Rohirrim have need of your services. Our mission is dire.
An honorable victory. There is still much to learn.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Ingmar, my husband, seeks to persuade his father to allow him to lead a force of men against the orcs who now threaten us, despite Theoden King's ban. I hope his grandmother, Lady Gorda, may bring wisdom to the debate.
What brings you to these lands?
You have done well.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Thank you for your help. I need you to do this. I need your help.
What brings you to these lands?
Thank you for your help. You did very well. I need your help.
Our success depends upon our
Spying the
strength.
Veil.
Will you aid us?
I think I've gone too far. No, I went just the right amount. Took me all that time just to find this camp. How do I dismount? Oh, there.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands?
Thank you for your help.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Oh, I guess it's...
Another lesson learned.
You did very well. I need your help. Against my wishes, my son Ingmar has taken to the field against the orcs of Maustask. He thinks of the glory victory would bring him, but not the grief it would bring to those who love him should he perish.
Could you...
What
There we go.
business have you with the Rohirrim? What brings you to these lands? Aid the Horse Lords.
Thank you for your help. I need you to do this.
Thank you.
You did very well. I
Betrayal.
need you to do this.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
You have done well.
Can't stop yawning. Ugh. Just one of those days, I guess. Just one of those days.
Our mission is dire.
Be right back a minute, gonna grab a drink. I'm back.
Another lesson learned.
Thank you for your help. I need you to do this.
To Thorn Hope. I fix this place now. How's everyone doing? Having a nice day so far?
aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
What am I looking for? Find a place to look for the eyes of... Oh, there. Let's find some eyes.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim will need your aid. The Rohirrim have need of your services. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Right, let's search some... Alright, we're just looking for stuff and people. You there? Do you need help helping? Be helped.
Time is short, and so is hope.
That guy's dead.
The Tunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Hi, friend. I guess I already got his quest. Can't think of anything to say. I'm just clicking on things, updating quests. I actually really dislike this, although there's lots of quests and that's good because it get me to 81 so I can reforge. Also, it's like it annoys me that the people once you pick up their quest don't go away because. Actually, I wonder how many. Let's find out. How many do I have? Oh, 361. So not quite 400. Rah.
You did very well.
Our mission is dire.
Rah. Right, who's left on my... Oh, they're all that way. Let's go! Try and keep up, Seraphi. You always turn up to the battle when it's ending. Didn't really need you there. Where's my cat? Oh. There we go. Bookshelf.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Alright, we need to search the heirloom sword of the... Oh, okay. So I'm looking for stuffs. Excuse me. Knocking in all the boxes. I found it! I didn't even have to look in all the boxes. I'm sure I was in one over there last time, so maybe it's just like a random chance when you open any of them for it to be in there. So what's the last quest? It is a white one. It's this one, the frightened child. Let's hop down then. This is probably why Seraphir takes ages to get to me. I've been playing World of Warcraft with the real Seraphir. Turns out I'm terrible at dragon riding. I'm sure that surprises absolutely nobody. Given that I don't even do regular riding that well. Oh, Seraphir, why do you keep losing the stupid thing so I can't heal us? Oh, there's a kid.
Are the orcs going to eat us?
Yep. Indeed they are. Good luck. My dwarf isn't quite as friendly as my hobbit.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us? Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim have need of your services. Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? Our mission is dire. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
There is so much danger. I am afraid. Will you make the evil things go away?
I hope we will find aid in time. We stride into a danger that we cannot hope to overcome.
Oh, now they want me to do other stuff. I saved them, now they want me to save the
If you
stuff.
have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
No thanks, I tell you, no thanks.
We keep safe these lands. For how long? We cannot wait for the darkness to abate. Rohan must rally.
Ruin! Rack and ruin! These orcs and uruks have brought ruin to my home. And I will bring ruin to them. If it were not for that tree, or was it a giant? A giant tree? No matter! If it had not saved me, I would not be alive to take my revenge.
The servants of the enemy are everywhere.
How much crit do I have? Lots. 27%. Oh no, my chat's gone. I don't want to earn respites. I want to move on with the quest. Stop taking breaks and blaming it on me. I'm too murdery to stop. Sorry, bloodthirst just overtook me then. Bloodlust. Who's the last guy? There he is. Well, we'll just go on without these looters. If they need to break, they can have a break. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I've been playing the Horde recently, so I think maybe just the Horde mentality of... I just learned dragon riding, and I'm terrible at it, which I'm sure comes as a surprise to absolutely nobody. I keep just going full speed into buildings and stuff. What? We killed everyone! What are you talking about?
Time is short.
Everyone's dead.
So is hope.
Kind apping, is that where you like suggest apps that they might enjoy?
Business have you with the Rohirrim?
I think you should play Clash of Clans,
Rohirrim have need
or
of your
you know,
services.
Shade right, Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know what I was saying before. Now let's go back into the town. Are you off to perk? What? Off to perk?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Right. You're like a living meme. What have you been playing recently? Are you still playing Call of Duty? Who's Bidroll? I have a quest for him. Well, he may die then. Okay. Barukazard! Right, where's the other? We should probably actually look at the map and follow things rather than just running around randomly killing it, because it's just fueling my bloodlust. We'll go this way. I have to be honest, I've been mostly just watching YouTube the last. I didn't stream yesterday because I wasn't well. I haven't really been well for like the last week. I think the day before that I had a really short stream. It was like an hour and a half or something. Who's this guy? We don't need him, but he can die anyway. Go, Ghosty Bros! But I have been playing Sim World of Warcraft and I think that's it. Like phone games. I haven't gotten very far in. Oh. I was saying that I've not been very well for like the last week, which is why streams either not happened or been short. But so I've been mostly watching YouTube. But like just sitting here watching YouTube or talking to people. And I have been playing some World of Warcraft. I need to get back to finishing my Bounty Hunter story in Star Wars. I got a bit burnt out with the double XP. Hey, thanks for the sub. The follow. It's not like I've quit Star Wars or anything, but I played a lot while the double XP was on, like more than I normally would have played. And I think I just needed to kind of recover a bit. I mean, we did play a lot. I mean, I almost finished like 3 stories. And got my trooper leveled a bit so that I don't... So I've got a bit of a boost on level, so yeah. I'll get back to it, but I just need... Do I need to kill you? I mean, it's too late to find out, I don't. I should get that. Yeah, other than that, it's... I was thinking of doing a stream where, like, I've really been wanting to learn a new 3D program. So I thought I might do a stream where I try and learn that, but I don't know how interesting that would be. I mean, it'd be interesting for me, but it'd be also interesting for me not to stream it. Right, what do we still need to do? Problem is, I just run around killing stuff and forget I actually have to pick stuff up and, like, actually do quests. That's one thing I actually really like about the new World of Warcraft expansion, is that stuff gets lit up and, like, there's little arrows showing you where to go, which really helps for someone like me that's easily distracted. I started leveling with Simon. He's playing a demon lord, the Illidan class, and I'm playing a hunter. We went and tamed some dinosaurs. Man, Seraphit always takes ages to get here. I don't even know where he is. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's funny, one of the people in the Imperial Guild sent me a message like, did I quit? I was like, nah, just burnt out. He's like, it's very common for people that to happen, like, during double XP. And I'm like, it doesn't really happen as much when it's like 2 or 3 weeks, because then I don't feel that I have to make the most of it, because 3 weeks is a long time when it comes to the leveling process in Star Wars. Like, you could easily, even just playing casually in 3 weeks, get maybe 10 or something characters to cap if we just ignore the story. Like, you maybe wouldn't finish the story on 10 characters, but you could get that many characters to cap in double XP in 3 weeks. Problem when it's only a week though is I really felt like I said, compelled to play more than I even really wanted to, just to make the most of it. Yeah, but he said that's very common. It's like the opposite in Lord of the Rings though. Whenever there's double XP, I don't want to play because I level too fast, and then I have to use the experience blocker and yeah. But I guess it's different because everything scales in Star Wars. You can't really out-level anything. Right, where am I going for this? Do I have to go into the house or is it up there? Do you already collect that? Maybe I should look what quest it is. It's a blue one. Treasures of the Master. Let's go inside. It's weird that orcs take and destroy everything except the valuable stuff. Like, this place is all burnt and blackened, except for this seal, which is very important. It's lying pristine on the table. Like, orcs aren't dumb. They would know that'd be important. So they'd probably destroy or eat it. Maybe not eat it. I think it's made of wood. Where do I get... Oh, that's... okay. I was like, why aren't I getting orc spears? Let's go down the other side. Yeah, these are probably my least favourite quests in Rohan, just because... Like I say, I think if Lord of the Rings had, like, WoW-style marking where things glowed when you could pick them up, I actually think this would be a much better area. Hey, weird guy, you got a quest for me? What? Oh. I was say, that was unexpected. Didn't remember doing any quests for any orcs. Oh, Seraphit lost. Blade Brother again. I wonder when we'll have the first big patch of the new year for Lord of the Rings. Oh, girl dress, boy's blanket. That's not very 2023. That could be a boy's dress and a girl's blanket. Right, let's... Oh yeah, I forgot that I meant to do that. It will happen. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, that was meant to be for getting 100 followers, but I completely forgot. I will do it. Yeah, I was gonna do. I don't know if. Yeah, I think it was Valorant. It was something like that. I was gonna do a shooting game stream. I think it might have been Valorant or Overwatch. I don't remember, but I did say I was gonna play like a different kind of game, but I don't really want to, if I'm honest. Like, I don't think it'd be as funny as people think because I just don't. Yeah, well, you can teach me how to play then. The only reason I'm sort of hesitant to do it, at least in the case of on my own, is because I don't play a lot of those kind of games. Like, genuinely just don't play a lot. Like, at least in the case of, like, if we did League of Legends, I at least know the basics of how to play. I'm not very good at it, but do you know what I mean? I know the dynamic. I know, like, how things go, even if I don't do it very well. The problem with, like, competitive FPS games is I just have never played them. Like, I've played Borderlands, but it's cooperative, so it's never... My performance is never really... Like, I played quite a lot of Borderlands with Simon, and we... it doesn't really matter if... I usually play, like, pet classes or something. Ah, okay, is that it? Alright, where's some more orcs? How many more do I need? 4 and 3. And also to find Mordok. He's over there, so we'll go over this way next. Veil Rider, where are you? Brah. There was another game as well that someone told me about that I thought about trying. A game where you could... What was it called? Do you know a game I've always wanted to be good at, but have just never gotten around to playing, is For Honor? I've always wanted to be good at the game because it looks fun. Not so much now because I don't think it's that well played, but yeah, it was always a game that I loved the look of because it's like knights and stuff. What was that game? There was a game that I installed a while back. Someone recommended it. Yeah, how do you show installed games on Steam? Like filter by installed. Installed locally. There we go. It's called. Because I installed it and then never played it. Is someone attacking me? No. Oh, maybe I didn't install it in the end. I'm sure I did though. Oh, maybe it was on my old computer. No, because I didn't start streaming until the computer. I don't remember. It was a game with like knights and stuff, and I wanted to give it a go, but never got around to it. Yeah, I guess I didn't get around to installing it, or I uninstalled it at some point. Although I'm not sure I'd have done that, because I never really do. I've got so much space on my hard drive. I do need to get on the M.2 though, because I like all the games I play a lot to be on the M.2, because it's fast. But unfortunately, a lot of games I play a lot are also very big. I don't know what you said. I tell you what, right? As far as like the class I played from Mounted Combat, I actually think Captain's probably the best. Oh, the difference is I can fit another M.2 in my hard drive. I can't fit another SSD in. Although I guess I could remove my smaller SSD and put that in. But I have two M.2. I should find a webcam as well. That is on my list of things to sort out this year. Don't really want to, but I do think it'll help. People engage, so I guess me to engage as well. It does. You are going to see that I have bed hair 90% of the time, no matter how long it's been since I went to bed. My hair just does whatever it wants. I might just cut it short. I also cut my own hair, but I don't think you'd be able to tell from that far away. It just looks short. Well, I tell a lie. If my brother does it, but if he's not here for a while, then I just tend to just do it really short, and then he can just style it when he next comes. Oh no! Rah! I've played GTA 5, but I don't think I've ever played GTA Online. Simon's played it quite a bit, I think. I think it's him. I have a friend, at least, that played it a lot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he likes competitive games. Like, he likes PvP and WoW and stuff, which I don't. But he also likes action RPGs, which is what we play together. I would say like 90% of the time it's an action RPG of some kind. Just because we both enjoy them. What else have I played recently? I've been playing some single player games. Okay, 2 more points for that, and then I can get this. And then, I mean, I don't really need that much healing now anyway, but get out of here.
I'm afraid to go out at night.
The
Yay.
Thorns rally to the banner of the White Hand.
What brings you to these lands?
I saw they announced the logo for Payday 3, and it looks identical to the Payday 2, just with a 3 instead. I was like, did you really have to announce that, guys? It's like so similar. It's like I think if you just said imagine the Payday 3 logo, we all would have imagined it like pretty close.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I have no business with the Rohirrim. I just need XP to level up, and then I'm out of here. Do you know a game that I've actually played a lot of that I really enjoy is Warframe? It's not really the sort of game like people associate that I would like or be good at, but actually I am. I've played a lot of it. I think it's like my second most played non-MMO. The first one being Path of Exile. I've played like thousands of hours of Path of Exile. I think that's... yeah. I've got a few like weird games that I've played a lot as well. Neverwinter Nights 2, I've played a lot. In Path of Exile. Oh. I know it's over 1,000. Yeah, 1,590 hours. Although I will admit, like because there's no logout timer, there are times where I've just left it and come back after like an hour, or I've tabbed out and forgotten how to open. So that won't all be actual. I just 590. Why? Weird. Does it say 590.3? Odd. Maybe it's because I played some on the actual client. But why wouldn't that show up for you? Unless you're looking on Steam. Are you looking on Steam or the... Wait, no, it says that. I don't know. That's weird because when I click on the actual game on Steam, it says 590, but when I look in the list of played, it says 1,590. Odd. It's also probably the game I spent the most money on that isn't like a... Even MMOs I think I've probably spent less money on. But yeah, it's probably the game that I've given the most... Although Path of Exile's up there now as well. No, I was looking at the list of... Yeah, 1,229 hours on Steam and then thousands of hours not on Steam. I played it a lot. Although not so much recently. Last played was August 2021. It's actually been a while since I played it. Not for any particular reason. Like, there's no... Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that as well. Like, when a new Warframe would come out, I'd go grind for the new Warframe parts and sell them, and then buy them back, like, a week later for a fraction of what I sold them for. In fact, I would almost say I found that more fun than the game itself. Like, I mean, I found it fun farming the stuff, but yeah. Like, when the new come out, it's like when Spaceships came out, you could really sell a lot of that stuff. But I haven't played it in, I don't know, I haven't played it on Steam in ages. Yeah, since 2020, I haven't played it on Steam because I started using the client. Steam had some problems for a while with when it would sign you in, it would sometimes like kick you out, and then it would say someone was already playing, and just using the actual client fixed that, so I did that. Minions of Moria. No, Kitty, get down. I think Path of Exile is my most played game. I think Warframe's probably second. Where's that list gone? Profile. Recent activity. 10 hours in the past 2 weeks on Inquisitor Martyr. I don't remember where the old games. And then playtime. Yeah, Path of Exile's the most, then Warframe, then Lost Ark, then Maple Story 2. Legitimately, Maple Story 2 I mostly just use for the music. I like to play music in that game. Disgaea RPG, Grim Dawn, Last Epoch. I would have thought Grim Dawn would be more than 244 hours. I mean, Steam's not always accurate because it says, for example, on Final Fantasy XI, it says I've played. Where is it? Where's it gone? I just saw it. Final Fantasy 13. I guess I can just sort by name. Yeah, it says I played 4.3 hours, or 9.9 hours, and I think I played 9.9 hours in the last week. I don't think Steam does very well with games where you just basically use it as a launcher, and then you actually play the game with its own client. I don't, like, you know what I mean? I don't think Steam does MMOs that well. Yeah, I played it a lot with Rasmus, but I've never really I never really got into it. I was gonna say what game have I played the least, but I imagine I've got games that I've never played, like games that got in sale or games that I bought and never got around to, or there will be. So those games. Wow, so you like 3 when you got Steam? Yeah. I think my counts from more or less whenever Steam became. Yeah, aren't you 12? You said you were 12. I mean, you're not 12, but you said you were 12. And nobody ever lies on the internet. Because I said that you were 11, and you said, oh no, wait, maybe I said you were 12. Yeah, you are 12. Facts. Because nobody ever lies on the internet. The internet told me that nobody ever lies on the internet, so... You are. Proof. I know it. I know you are. You sound just like him. But that also means everything's your fault. Thanks, Obama. Do you know what's funny about that thanks Obama thing? Is it became so much a meme that even people in like my country were saying it. Like, it was such a meme. Be like the bus would be running late, and my friends would be like, "Ah, oh, thanks Obama." I sometimes wonder how these memes gain traction. Because, like, the origin of it's pretty obvious, somebody being sarcastic about Obama, but it's kind of funny how sometimes such nothings gain traction. I am. Man, I wish I had a mansion. That's like my dream, is to have like a big house, like secret doors. I don't know why. I just like I just like the idea of having like a big house. Yeah, that's the downside. Because I have to be honest, I don't do a very good job of tidying my house, even with a regular sized house. I think what would happen, here's what would happen. I'd start off with 50 rooms, then as they filled up with crap, I'd just move my stuff out, leave the crap in, and then that room would just never be entered again. And so eventually I'd have a 3-room house with 47 rooms full of rubbish. That's how it would go. It's like, oh yeah. I can give you an example. So there was an old hotel in the UK, like a really old, not like a massive one. I think it was like 15 rooms or something. It was going for auction. It was expected to go go quite cheap because it needed a lot of repair work. And one of my friends, we were at school at the time, but he was like, "Oh, I should buy that." And I was like, "Yeah, you have to spend a lot of money fixing it up." And he was like, "Yeah, but then I'd own a hotel." I was like, "Yeah, but if anything happens, I mean, the whole thing could collapse." Generally speaking, when houses are like that, yeah, yeah, exactly. But it's like this is the problem though, is that when people see auctions for houses, like big houses and hotels and stuff going cheap, the problem is they're probably at risk of collapse. And so what you really need to be able to do is move in and then immediately spend a lot of money fixing it. That's why they're going cheap, because the... Do you know what I'd really like to play sometime on stream? Uno. Like, that's the game where you breaks friendships. But I think that would be hilarious. But it is the game that breaks friendships. Like, you, me, Simon and Max playing Uno. You forge alliances, break friendships, and everybody ends up crying. Oh, okay. Is your friendship magic? Uno's a good game though, but it is the destroyer of friendships. Ah, okay, that's true. That's true. How can you kill that which has no life? Where am I going now? Oh, I still need to get some more Wagnus. Wags. I wonder why Tolkien moved away from Wags having like voices and talking and stuff. Although some of them doing this. Wow. That's I mean it's true. It's not very good advice though. That's like saying you never have to. Your mum is at my crib playing Fortnite. It's like saying you never have to buy food if you don't eat. It's true. Save money by not eating. It's true advice. It's just not. I don't know the stupid jokes. It is funny how quite obvious quotes get misquoted all the time. A good example of this is Nostradamus. People always point to his, like him as the source of like, as being quite prophetic. But the problem is that A, he got maybe 7 or 8 things kind of right, and thousands of things not even remotely right. The other problem as well is that it's like you drawing a picture of a spaceship, and then in 1,000 years, someone making a spaceship that looks somewhat similar and saying, "Ah, look, he said that the spaceships." It's like he was the pictures he drew of like what people say are helicopters were just ideas for flying machines. Though one of them happened to end up being somewhat similar to a helicopter.
The true treasure of Rohan does not lie.
But being able to draw one and make one, the making's the hard part. I'm sure that we can draw all kinds of fantastical things, like a planet that transforms into a robot, but making it's the hard part.
Surprised by all, including the
I should probably actually mount up. Yeah, true facts. Sun Tzu is my biggest fan. I read it on the internet. Do you know something kind of funny? You know, like people say you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, I would go as far as say just don't believe anything, like blindly accept anything, because anybody can be wrong at any time, and most people are. But it's funny because there's a bit of a like, yeah, exactly. But it'd be like you predicting that every single day. And then one of them being right and people being like, oh, look, he's got... It's like, yeah, because eventually he was going to be right. Yeah, but it's like, so there's this problem that happened in... really with the rise of, like, online journals, you know, for, like, people that publish, like, scientific papers, where there's a kind of a trick you could do. It's less easy to do now, but what you'd do is you'd go to some crappy online-only journal, and you could publish... They'll pretty much take anything, right? But what scientists would do if they had a theory that was somewhat out there, like I say, it was not rubbish, but like if it was a bit out there, what they'd do is they'd publish kind of a crappy article in like yeah, exactly. So what they'd do is like you'd go and publish your article with one of these sort of less great journals, just so you could quote it, your own work, into a more respectable place. They caught on to that pretty quick, but it was quite a good way of like getting. I mean, here's the thing: if I spend 5 hours a day coming up with predictions, some of them are going to be right, just by pure coincidence. Some of them are going to be right. Now, if someone makes one prediction and it's right, and then makes another prediction and it's right, that's one thing, but I could tell you 5 things right now that are kind of likely, and one of them will end up right. Because it's just the way it works. But being right once isn't helpful if your accuracy rate is low overall, because then it's like, but people can't believe everything you write, because, you know, even if you got one very specific thing right out of 5,000, your rate of success is very tiny, which means people still can't believe what you say, because I mean, I can give you another example. There was I watched a YouTube video on it. There was a very famous psychic, in quotations, in the, I want to say it was the 60s or 70s. It was pre things like magazines and stuff. But yeah, they were oh no, it was like they did like magazines and like TV shows. Anyway, someone a couple of years ago did a study on the things they'd said publicly. And did you know you would actually have been more right if you had just blindly guessed that apparently they asked people to make people to make random predictions, and the rate of success was higher in people just making stuff up than it was in this so-called psychic. But the problem is all the psychic needed was that one right time to really, and people would easily forget that all the times they were wrong. It's like that's how cold reading works. It's like they'll say so many things when you come out of it because of all the atmosphere and stuff. You'll forget all the times that they were wrong. They say the most generic things. They'll say you've got a relative that starts with a J or a K or a, you know, John or Jacob and eventually they're going to be right. And you're going to forget all the times that they said relatives that you don't have. No thief. No. The delay on mounted abilities is nuts. Confront Shadowfax. That's a weird way to put it. I'm not going to say that everybody that goes to psychics is stupid, because I genuinely think that as long as you know that they're just making stuff up, it can be fun. Because invariably what they'll do is they'll do a lot of talking and wordplay and then tell you something that you really want to hear anyway. So, I mean, if that makes you feel better, go for it. What annoys me, or not annoy, but what gets me is when people manipulate people into believing that they can somehow help. Like, oh, you know, you're going to die, but I can stop it. Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme, but, you know, oh, you're unlucky in love, but, you know, I can help. You just have to keep coming and seeing me, and I can... And it's like, at that point, it's like, yeah... There's one thing just telling someone what they want to hear in a nice way. Because, like, everybody likes that. If someone, yeah, you know, you want to own a big house. If Psychic tells me, oh, you're going to own a big house one day, it makes me feel better. I know it's not likely to be true, but... And there's always the chance they'll be right just purely by coincidence.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will
None
need
now,
your
apparently.
aid. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
I've always wanted to see one of these like entertainment sidekicks. I want to see if I'd get sucked in. Like knowing it's all, well, I guess I can't say that it's all trickery, but knowing that the majority of them are just, it's just a job. I wonder if I'm the sort of person that would be convinced, or probably not. I don't think it's really in my nature. So. Okay, but they do realise there's just an orc right there. No one seems too worried about it, though.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Right. On with the show. Come, Sir Pigo. There's no one here to bully you today. Hey, tree. We meet again. Oh yeah, I was gonna check something. Right, let's do these stupid...
The Ent Ashlim wishes to relay a memory to you, for something troubles his slow,
Kill them with
sleepy
fire!
mind.
Actually, no, I love hobbits. You're looking very dirty, though. You need to wipe your faces. But it's very clean there. Do you think they've been kissing? Okay. I wasn't really paying attention. Are we done yet? Thanks, Ashlyn. Need to find something to watch on YouTube. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Yes, just yes. You know why I'm so tired. Oh, please enlighten me. Oh. No, you don't know, or no, you won't tell me. I guess arguably, it, you won't tell me if you don't know as well, because you can't tell me. Okay. That's fair enough. Keep your secrets. I wouldn't tell you either. the rocks we go.
Gandalf has found you deep in the eaves of Fangorn after you followed the trail of 2 lost hobbits. He wishes now to allay your worries for the vulnerable halflings and to tell you all that is afoot in Fangorn.
Oh, you done talking yet? Excellent. I have ever actually listened. No, I want to listen to Gandalf. No, just let me carry on. Give me the quick version, Gandhi. Come on. I don't care. How's everyone doing? Are you all still alive? Am I still alive? Maybe I've died. You guys are just not real. Maybe none of this is real. We're in the Matrix. Okay, that's enough existential crisis for one day, I think. Hey, Vinicius, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Feeling a lot better. Yesterday, I just couldn't. I couldn't even to stream. I just couldn't. I was feeling very crappy. But today I feel better. Not 100%, but better. How's your week gone? I'm glad. You got any nice plans for the weekend? Who sent me a message on Facebook? My grandmother.
The Ent Bylas wishes to impart a memory upon you, for something has piqued the interest of this sleepy, tree-ish creature.
Yeah, it's been kind of crappy weather here as well. It's not actually been that bad. So far, the winter's actually been pretty good. Like, it hasn't been that cold. I've only had to have the heating on like 2 days. Which is probably a bad thing for the planet, but a good thing for my heating bill. Oh, I mean, an instance, I forgot about that. Wait, but that is east. What are you talking about? Oh, there it is. I'd love to go to Brazil sometime. Seems a nice place, at least parts of it. I guess that's true of any country, though. There's good parts and bad parts. The big cities look very busy, which I wouldn't enjoy. But that's true of the UK as well. I only go to the big cities very unwillingly. If there's literally no other. A reliable test. Yeah. It's sad, I think, that Brazil has so much possibility, and yet you seem to just have a string of leaders that have no interest in um, using that for the good of the people, just in exploiting it for their own gain. Yeah. Funnily enough, me and my dad were talking about that. Um, that this new guy seems worse than the last one. And the last one was, at least he had some interesting ideas, but especially in regards to COVID. But at least the economy was doing pretty well under him, and Brazil was doing quite well in the export business with other countries. Because the problem is, with any country, if all you do is move money around inside the country, the economy will never grow. You need to bring money from outside the country inside the country. That's why having a deficit in exports is such a bad idea. Because you'll literally just be giving Brazilian money out and getting none in return. But I guess the president forgot that part of or the new president forgot that part of the. Yeah, exactly. Ultimately, it's kind of been proven fact at this point that countries do better when they're not an island, if you know what I mean. Like when they actually have good relations with their neighbors and even just countries in general. But seems like 2023 is the year of countries cutting themselves off, and even the UK is guilty of this as well. Yep. Yeah, because ultimately the reason why you know that is because what would okay, Brazil was struggling to recover because a lot of their external money comes from things like tourism, and obviously during the COVID years there wasn't any really, and so that was a huge loss to Brazil because it's a relatively popular place for people to go on holiday. Nice beaches, nice areas, big cities. The problem is that what the previous president was doing was working. It was slow, and maybe they could have done a better job. But then the new guy comes in and changes everything. It's doing worse. So that's how you know, because I mean, no country leader is perfect. They're all going to make good decisions and bad decisions. That's just the nature of it. We'd be the same if we were in. Because sometimes you just, yeah. Yeah, well, this is the problem is that it sounds dumb, but it's like when companies leave the country, then who's employing? The jobs have to come from somewhere. Try to beg. I don't think that's gonna work. I just feel sad because, like I said, you've got so much. Brazil as a country has got so much potential, and yet, I mean, the other thing as well I don't understand is why isn't the new president doing more to try and get Brazil back on people's minds as a place to go on holiday? That's what I would be doing. Yeah, exactly. He was, and he made some bad decisions, but ultimately it was during a kind of what's the word, an unprecedented time where you didn't really have anything we could fall back on, and that's why I always think people that judge people during the COVID years, or COVID's still on, but during the main bad ones, it's hmm, but at least what he was doing was working. Maybe it wasn't the best decisions. Maybe he was a bit slow to act at times. You could definitely argue that. But at least what he was doing was working. New guy seems to have no real interest. But this is a common problem. A common problem is that, especially in South America, but all over the world really, is that they'll say whatever it takes to get them into power, whatever it takes, and then as soon as they're in power, they'll magically forget all of that stuff that they said. South America in general has had a big problem with this, but I mean, it's a worldwide problem. Yeah. Well, I think the world, I think this is one thing that Russia's finding as well, is the world is so interconnected that you can't afford to really... I don't know. It just, like I say, it just saddens me. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it was a good idea when Europe did it. Well, I mean, I was not born when Europe did it, but I think it was. I guess I was born when it finally came into, but I wasn't born until after the vote and stuff. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem is that unless you have all the countries bound by a single monetary policy, the problem is you can end up in the position that Germany was in at one point, where they were basically having to fund all of the deep crisis countries just so that the value of the currency wouldn't fall. And that's a lot of pressure to put on a big country like Brazil. Oh, Venezuela's had problems for years, like years and years, basically since the original oil crisis. But the problem is that their bad decisions, or their leaders' bad decisions on what to do, is going to affect Brazil if what they do brings down the value of the currency. And also, there's a limit to what Brazil itself can do. Like, if your currency's starting to drop, there is a lot you can do to try and stop that. You can increase interest rates. There's like a whole multitude of things that you can do to try and offset. You can have like the bank. I don't know what the central bank in Brazil is called, but like you can have the central bank buying up government bonds, which basically takes money out of circulation for a set amount of time. All of these things raise the value of currency. The problem what you've got when you've got a community currency is that you can't make unilateral decisions like that. And that's why I think for a lot of countries it's a bad idea. Yep. Yeah, I should probably reforge my weapons. Oh yeah, 490. 2596. Wow, that was a big damage increase. And a big healing increase. No, I don't actually need to kill him. Cuckoo. Yeah. Or I just make money here and then move to Brazil and we'll both be rich. Do you know what's kind of funny talking about like the left and right is the American left is so extreme and the American right is so extreme it actually makes all the UK parties look central. It's so funny. Like over the years, the left and right in America have become so extreme that it makes most of the rest of like the developed world look pretty central. Like the left in America is like all the things, and the right is like none of the things. Where the reality is some of the things. Yeah. I think the problem with the American left, at least the extreme left, is that they have an impossible ideal, and they keep moving the goalpost. Whenever they make progress, they keep moving the goalpost so that they can keep claiming that, you know. And yeah, the reality is these things take time. Yeah, precisely. You sort of, it's a very delicate balance between, because obviously I'll give you an example. So let's say someone's unable to work, right, due to health reasons. Let's just say that, and ultimately, then I think that person has a right to be supported, right? Because it's not their fault they have health problems. It's not their fault. But the problem with a lot of, it's not just America, a lot of Western societies is that the amount of propping up they do is like you could just reduce everyone's taxes and then everybody that's working will be better off. Rather than they take in X amount of money but then give a lot of it back to maybe people that don't need it. I'll give you an example. My grandparents are well off, right? And yet they still get money from the government every year for heating in the cold because they're old. But they don't need it.
Leofmar carries a deep guilt with him since his arrival in Fangorn. One that has led him
And
to
I think this is
believe
the
that he
problem, is
cursed.
that I think if, you know, people are currently between jobs or can't work due to health reasons or, you know, have children and have to look after those, I think there's lots of very good times to be helping people. But I mean, there was a big move in the UK a few years ago to try and make it work out so that people were better off working, and I don't think it worked very well. But I think it was an okay idea. But like everything in UK politics, it took it too far. Both sides always go too far. Probably in UK actually with the left, they're not as far left as America. They're, like I said, both of our main parties are pretty central by American standards. But the problem with the left is their solution to everything is to just keep spending money and it'll fix the problem. And the right's solution is try and spend as little money as possible. And the reality is that you have to spend some money. That's just the reality, because there are people in society, whether they're old or young or ill or you know, whatever the situation might be, there are some people that need support. That's just the way of things, and you know, you shouldn't have people living on the street just because they happen to be born in a situation where they couldn't work or where, you know, they have developmental issues and so can't do things like make sure they eat and even dress themselves. Like, those people need support. Oh my god, this Loafmar guy's such I don't even know where he went. I wasn't paying attention. I'm hoping the instance will just end when it's... I'm supposed to be listening to his narration, but... Yeah. I actually don't mind the current Prime Minister. I think he's got some weird ideas, but I mean, he said that all students should study mathematics until they're 18, which I think is a bad idea, because, like, you have to study mathematics until you're 16. At which point you're doing pretty advanced mathematics, which most people aren't going to use. Like, it's not like, you know, you're still learning to do basic addition and stuff. You're learning, like, really complicated stuff, and, like, you just don't need it. Unless you're going to do something in mathematics, in which case you'll learn it anyway. So I think something like English would be a better... If you want to carry on one of the core subjects, English or science would make more sense. I mean, I'll ask you, Vinicius, how many times have you used, like, Pythagoras theory or, like, algebra just in your life since learning it at school? Because I can tell you that mine is never. Algebra. Algebra. I haven't used them at all. Now, I'm not saying that learning them is useless. It does serve a purpose. When you learn the hard stuff, the easy stuff seems easier. But I think carrying on the maths education that long is not a good idea. But I think he's doing an okay job overall. I mean, he's better than the last person who's... What, they're in like 40 days or something they were in power? They did a very bad job. In fact, you could almost argue with better off with no Prime Minister for 40 days than her. Yeah. But how much have you actually used in your actual life, like day-to-day life? Because it doesn't come up much. Yeah. And I think it's important to learn this stuff. Like I said, when you learn the complicated stuff, the easier stuff seems easier. But I think his idea of continuing it on is a bit of an odd one. Because all you're going to do. So in the UK, when you get to 16, you pick which subjects you want to do. So you don't have to do you don't have to do all the subjects anymore. You just pick 3 or 4 that you want to do, and you focus on those for 2 years before you go to university, where you pick one subject. So forcing every child to keep doing mathematics, even if they don't like it or have any use for it, is a bit of a weird choice. Because ultimately, you can. So there's two things you can do when you hit 16. You can either go on to college, where you pick your subjects you want to focus on, or you can stay in sixth form. Sixth form is basically just a continuation of school for 2 years, where you keep doing a bit of every subject. I think the sixth form is only really useful if either A, you really just have no idea what you want to do, or you don't really want to go to university, and so having that bit of extra education, non-specific, was good. Or if you are in a situation where like you need extra help at school because it's already set up and in place. So, but I think for most people, just focusing on the subjects that you want to do is a better idea. I always thought engineering would be a fun job. That or architect. I have a friend that's a civil engineer. She mostly works on roads. I always thought that was a cool job. I mean, you never think of an engineer in regards to roads, but someone has to plan them, and someone has to plan civil infrastructure. Stamp out orc fires. Where a day. Oh, there's one. I think when Babel finishes school, he should be a meme. Just be a meme. I mean, you're already doing a pretty good job now, so just focus on it. Go to school to study, or go to university to study memology. I can't find any trees to unburn. What was your favourite subject of school, Babel? I'm assuming like gym or something along that name, that lines. Since you want to be a health and wellness person, I don't even know what they'd be called. Like advisor, maybe? I don't know. Then you can teach me how to be all healthy without doing any exercise or eating healthy. Actually, I already eat pretty healthily, but I'm not doing any exercise, so I can't find the last fire. They say it's around here. Oh no, that's Wisewood. Okay, I guess it's this. I gotta get rid of this, it's in the way. Stupid tree. Okay, let's burn some tents. I burned all the tents. Now the orcs, I don't think they'll care. You have to summon the Huon just to dismiss him. Anyone have any interesting stories to share, or has any subjects they want to talk about? I'll pretty much talk about anything that is family friendly. I don't mind. Alright, let's see if we can get there without aggroing any orcs. There's one there. Okay, maybe that Huon's gonna get aggroed because I can't. Hey, Saruman! Agree. No. Saruman, leave me alone! Huon, could you just not aggro me with... Aw, I thought we were doing so well. We were doing so well, bro! Oh, he's gonna kill me. Well, we know how that's gonna work out for him, because I've not died yet, so... No, I got some coffee. I wonder if, I was asking kinship does. Oh, I guess I could level up cooking to the point of making it. Okay, we're going north. It's that guy. Oh, can dodge it. How's your burglar going, Vinicius? Spider! Up the stairs. The meal. No. Can you, Barrel, can you deal with it? I got a spider problem. Thanks. Rah! Right, we need some more bosses. Norbert and Fenath. Where they are is anyone's guess. Begone, spidery bros. You shall not pester. Okay. Yeah. Alright, what am I killing? 2 bosses and spiderlings. No, I killed the spiderlings. No, I need 10 more. Alright, let's... And we need spinners. Alright, let's go this way! There's some spider. I probably should find the spider bosses. Could you all die, please? Thank you. Alright, there should be a spider boss this way. Hopefully. There's no Oh, there's... No, it's a web hunter. I can't read. I've forgotten how to read. The spiders have sapped my ability to read. Where are we going now? Another end. This way. my god. The fly is defeating me. What's everyone up to? Anything fun? Seraph, what you doing? Follow me, bro. What level did you get your burglar to? Sorry, I completely forgot I asked that. Gather the evidence. Which way are we going this photo? You'd find more black-hearted trees and patches of ground. The Guardian is that way. Okay, let's do the patch of ground then. Yay! 82! Roots of evil. Right, Seraphir, let's murder him! This way.
As Old Heart's memory unfolds, you feel long, long years of loneliness fluttering away as a tiny bird.
Oh, his tiny bird. I hate this quest.
Peeping and chirping
He's
away.
got the best bird. No, I'm looking for something to watch on YouTube. Don't attack me! Here we go. I want to go this way. Haru. Oh, I guess I've killed enough. Okay. No, there's the burp. Oops.
You have finally had some measure of success, for Oldheart seems quite awake for the first time in an age. But you are filled with trepidation, for some great power has woken with him. You feel it in your very bones.
Let's go. Welcome back. What level did you get to on your burglar? Have you not played it much? Alright, let's go find a boat. Oh, nice. No, blue. Alright, where's this stupid boat? Let's just jump off a cliff and hope for the best. Whee! For leveling, I think it is. But I think it's pretty close. The nice thing about blue is it doesn't really require you to use stealth. Like, you really use stealth attacks that much. There we go. No. Where's the boat? Oh, there it is. That boat is way too small for a boat.
What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Where's Garsfeld? Oh yeah, I already have that point. Let's go!
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Garsfeld. Tazil.
You did very well. I need your help.
What
Gisling.
business have you with the
Gisling?
Rohirrim?
Thank you for your help. I need you to do this. I need
He looks
you
like
to do
that, what's his name guy from Game of Thrones? The old rich guy.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I don't remember his name. I don't really watched bits of it.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Be right back a minute, I need to pee. Okay, I'm back. I need to send a message to my nephew. Um, Where is my nephew? Oh, he keeps changing his name and I can never remember. I don't know what he changed it to. This one? Nope. Freddy Fazbear, that's him. See you later. I'm gonna stop streaming now. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Or Monday if you're one of my weekday watchers. Everyone have a nice weekend.